bit of miscommunication, even from EnVy's point, where everyone just ended up buying, and the head was like, okay, MVK, you buy needs.
We literally restarted this round for Tensky, pretty much, because like everybody else is Kevlar. So we got 9 Kevlar, so everybody just itching for a fight right now. And EnVy, they're gonna go for the good old Glock train. It looks like towards that B site. Barry holding close, and support as well from Freeze, who's holding in connector. But he spotted out 2 players. That should be enough information. Not sure if he spotted the bomb. That's why we don't see the instant rotation coming out over on the A site. But this is going to be very quick play here from EnVy indeed. They're already just cannoning out onto that bomb site. They should be able to get the bomb plant here, no problem at all. And they are pushing in to take the fight close. Overwhelming Barry. That's NBK taking point. And Happy already waiting in Pop Dog, looking to pick off a rotator. He's going to slow things down. Shoxy will take out Freeze. Asilian and Tensky coming back into it though. And now Keo up close. Could get a free shot here on the Tensky. He will be able to take that fight and win it. Brings it back to a 2-on-2 and some 1.6 movement stat. Like, just going off the ladders. What is this?
Yeah, and yeah, it's not that much you can do here actually. The kid is down somewhere else.
I mean,
as long as Q doesn't peek anymore.
Do they realize he has a kid? Not going to matter in the end. I mean, not like, or do they realize he doesn't have a kid, rather, is what I was trying to say there. Because then you can just kind of let him sit on that bomb all day long. You're like,
yeah, and like for SK Gaming there, you saw there, he actually did get the initial pick inside, falling back, which was very smart. But he didn't land the shots, which is when like EnVy just to get advantage of that, just pushing him really. So. But yeah, the Glock train inside is dangerous. Like, you really need to play very passive and just hope for the retake with the long distance with the P.
That's it. It's like you set up and you let them push, and then you just pick them off as they try and get aggressive. Hindsight 2020, all that jazz. Or at least, you know, SK, when they watch the demo, they're going to realize what happened. Barry going for more of the same, actually, and he's using a smoke to hide himself up close to lower. NBK kind of zeroing in on this. He's going to be setting up for the connector smoke, it looks like. Going to get that down that alley. And Shoxy, what is this? There we go. Pop flash out, misses it though, and that's not good. 57 HP left to him. Hits that headshot instantly on Freeze though, so that's going to drop Freeze fairly low. And Shoxy catches out Barry on the edge of that smoke. Freeze still on upper, however, and Asilian now comes into play with the scout. Freeze doing good work, taking out NBK. Just like that, EnVy are getting picked apart at this point. SK Gaming there, it's actually looking really good for them. Happy, however, will be able to get that flank going, but he's instantly nailed by Freeze, and Tensky moves in, gets the final headshot. Kiyoshima, the last to fall, and more than enough time for the defuse here. SK Gaming coming through with a big second round win.
Yeah, and EnVy not using, I don't even think that they had that many smokes. They only used like 1. Trying to do the same thing that they did on the pistol round, which was pushing. And I don't necessarily agree with that by the time when you have a force buy like that, knowing that they have 2 scouts and the C-sets, if you want to try and push, hit 1 hit on the scout, and then you have the C-sets just to finish you off. Get the bomb down, fall back, play the bomb, knowing that they will, chances are, whenever you force buy, you never have a kit. That's
the issue right there. But turning it around, at least it's a big turn. It's a big shift here for SK. At least now they've got something going for them. Around early on, they're going to slow things down. They're going to force EnVy to go for their characteristic force buy here. NBK will be able to start things off. Double entry coming out of Alley. And now Tensky alone on the bomb train. They know where he is as well. They're going to be able to just start putting some damage in there. Rotation comes out. Backstab is not successful for Happy. NBK will find his 3rd kill, and he could even find a 4th as well. Man holding close in the connector here. I believe that's Barry. And yeah, Barry just waiting on the edge of that smoke, going for a wall bang through. Interesting play. Kiyoshima will find him. Basically gives away his position, and now Freeze in the back line looking for a shot with the scout, but nobody needs to be peeking here on EnVy's side. They don't need to show anything to this guy.
Yeah, this is so like, it's so typical EnVy with the point where it's like, yeah, they end up losing the anti-eco, just rebuying the pistols and just winning it again.
But now, well, let's see here how things are going to go. I'll do that. That should be a little bit better. The one issue is that there's the, you know, I just feel like the shush and the...
Oh, yeah, I don't like that. We should move back.
Well, they just asked us to play closer, right?
I think that sounds a lot better. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sorry, we just fixed the microphones a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, it's so typical. Like, if I was EnVy, I would just buy pistols every single round.
Yeah, serious, right?
Their percentage that they win when they buy a pistol, obviously this is like a constant talk about EnVy, but it's like they always win pistol rounds.
Oh, you just got the Tech 9. And now maybe there was like a moment's hesitation from them, but like the fear is gone. They just go running onto that site again, all out aggression, no respect from EnVy. They had rifles this time and a bit of a mix with the MP7s. Free's going to jump up, might catch Shoxy, and he does, and that's the bomb down. So actually this is pretty catastrophic here for Envy now that it's just going to be Happy alone. He's low on HP, and Barry's able to pick him off at range. And from across the hall, I can hear SK making some noise right now, so they're definitely trying to get pumped up.
I always, I don't know, like the screaming that people do is like always so weird, right? Like you have some screams like, yeah, come on guys, like for Renegades, for example, that's what they do, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on guys, come on lads. And then you have the people that just screams. Like, they don't even say anything. It's just like a barbaric scream.
Hey, man, these guys are Danish.
True.
Come on.
And we know how Anders is.
Point
so
right
then
there. See, why do you think they just went on to like rape and pillage across all of Europe, you know? There you go. They don't need to express themselves with words. An axe to the face is all they need. But Happy again leading the charge with that Tech 9. Sandin will be able to come through and actually stop Happy cold. It's a 3-on-3 situation, but the bomb should be able to get planted now for Envy. So at least it's going to be a different situation from the last round. Envy can now get that bomb down and back off, make SK come to them. SK occupying the back line, managing to drop NBK fairly low there, Sandin. But now they get to slow down the pace here. Envy bomb is going to be ticking, and all the pressure's on SK. They only have a single kit, and that's on Sandin. So it's going to be very difficult for SK. If he dies in an awkward spot, they need to make sure they kind of shepherd him towards that site.
it's all about timing. Yeah.
Boom. Joxy, NBK, and now Barry. 1v2. Has to get back there to pick up the kit, but he's not going to make it in time. Shoxy's going to take his face off first, and that's going to be a third round on the board now for Envy. SK Gaming just cannot keep up. Luckily for them, they won that round earlier, so it puts them in a bit of an awkward spot. Do they go for the force buy here, or do they just kind of go for
Well, yeah. The thing about SK here is that they can't keep on just winning this one round at a time, because at the end of the day, it's going to favor Envy. And you see Envy, actually, I'm quite surprised. Envy is playing so far the first 5 rounds so fast. They've been out of there for like before the 20-second mark. Again, rushing out, yeah.
Wow, and Smisik Kiyoshima just opening up strong. They knew, it seems like Envy had a bit of a read on the economic situation for SK because, again, they show no respect. They go charging out. They know they're against pistols, and Kiyoshima's going to be able to make sure that nothing really happens there. 4 kills for him in the round. Get a bit of the stats padding going, you know.
Yeah, the first round of the game where they actually win a consecutive round.
There we are, you're right. And that's going to put SK Gaming up into a buy situation now. They go for the force buy. I don't know. I almost kind of wish that SK could have held another round back. Get an offer freeze if you want it. Get full nades, get kits, get everything you need. Because right now it's just an awkward situation for them. They're so low on nades. If you can get shots like that, if you can trade up, that's not too bad. NBK taking out Asilian, and NBK getting a double kill, not taking a single point of damage. And as I say that, he's going to take out Sandin. He nearly gets the quad as well, nearly taking out Tensky. But now the information is going to be there for his teammates. And, well, Tensky's not long for this world. Barry now moving through connector is going to get shot in the side of the face by Happy. And that's going to open things up now for Envy.
Yeah, and the NBK just keeping up the trend that he had yesterday with just going ham, really. Playing extremely well, getting, 3 entries, and he keeps on doing that. He's had 9 frags already, 7 rounds in, and he's doing a lot of work. So we do see yet again for SK coming in with the save, as he said, and 1 smoke on Tensky, but that's about it. And yet again, Envy just playing it very, very fast, going to just end up rushing down inner.
Yeah, and again, they just get the read. Although we do have a very quick push coming in here from Barry. He's right behind him, and he won.
No!
What? Barry, for shame.
Shame on you, Barry.
Stomping through as well. NBK, of course, he's going to hear that. Well, that's awkward. And so Barry's going to be a little frustrated with the turn of events there. NBK, I mean, this is going to be another... No, Sandin stops it from being a perfect round. So well done on him. He's actually going to get 1 kill. Could get a second one as well, and he will actually take out Happy. So good success, and he gets an AK as well. Happy was just like, here, allow me to donate this to you. You're having a bit of a tough time here, SK. You know, let's go ahead and give you a helping hand.
Yeah, and I mean, Envy here, they should not let him save here. He's so far ahead, though. But you do have one guy coming in from the inner bomb side as well, so he will be getting sandwiched here.
Yeah, he's in like the
so
one place, the one spot.
They're not going to have the time to get him, though, so potentially he's going to be able to save this AK.
No HEs, yep.
And then probably the first round we're going to see Freeze with an op. No. Okay, yeah, there we go.
There it is, the drop.
Yeah,
I was about to say, yeah. I was as surprised as you. If he did not go for the buy there.
Yeah, especially on a map like Train. Like, you have so many positions where you can play with your op, and not buying one when you possibly can is a crime itself.
Especially when it comes to Freeze, right? He's kind of a specialist. Like, you do need to get this guy with the sniper rifle. And well, 1-for-1 trade to start. Freeze missing the first shot, however, so now they know that there's an op on the map. He knows that NBK is waiting in the corner as well. Communicates that to Tensky, who picks up the frag. And I mean, he's still out here, but then Happy and Keo come into play, and it's going to be Freeze and Barry, the last two alive here in a 2-on-3 situation. Once again, Envy managing to get control of the site. They line it up, though.
This is by far the fastest game I've ever seen, I think.
I
If
agree.
this keeps on going, we're done within 30 minutes. Best of 2.
Best.
This game will finish in 15, and then we have a 5-minute break, and then knowing Envy, they're just going to keep on rolling on the next map anyway.
Well, what's, yeah, I mean, there's just no respect.
No,
respect
there's
at all.
no respect whatsoever.
And you're like, you shouldn't even be on the same server with us, bros. Here,
Yeah.
allow us to demonstrate why. And
again, look, they're rushing.
straight up on B. Now, they don't know if it's a quasi-buy or not. That's the one thing. They don't know if it's a force or if it's pistol.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Look, they're not even they don't even need to use any smokes, any flashes. No, let's just rush in. NBK is just going to tear Barry a new one.
Soxy, just get the plant, bro. He's just like running around like, I need some frags.
Look at NBK. He's in CT spawn right now, getting 2 kills. Okay, what's going on, Summoner? Please explain this to me.
Dude, NBK, it's the mustache,
Yeah.
man.
Yes,
The power.
yes.
It's unlocked. It's unlocked the power for NBK. I mean, dude, there's a reason why Freddie Mercury was God, right? Like, NBK, he's doing the best he can.
Yeah, well, yeah. And here we go. We do see the timeout. And I really think that that's something that SK needs. And one of the things, when Envy's playing so fast that they are right now, and knowing that that's the case, please save up for Molotovs.
Right.
Just Molotov the choke points in the beginning. Don't let them rush. You get into position at least. You can try at least be able to hold it by the time they get out. Because right now, they're just taking advantage of the fact that you're not even getting in position before they come and shoot your head off.
But I'm glad that you make that point because that's pretty much it. Like, Envy are like, well, if they're forcing, they're not going to have those anti-rush nades. And
Yeah.
they've only had one round where they've had full nades where they could have stopped us from rushing.
Yeah.
So Envy, if they keep pounding SK like this, SK, they're never going to have full nades. They're going to have flashes.
Yeah,
Flashes
and I mean,
and smokes. There's an incendiary on SK. Barry.
Okay, yes. Okay.
What's that? That's
Yeah.
it. Turn the tide.
It's this one Molotov will just change the outcome of this game.
It's going to make all the difference here. Whereas,
Yeah, but
like, Envy, they're like, what do we care? We've got 12,000 at the beginning of round after actually, like, full buying nades as well on shots.
Yeah,
You know?
but one thing you notice when Envy actually do end up going outside is that it's not from the T connector that they run out from, it's actually from Pop Dog. So if very smart now, just Molotov that area, potentially even flash in towards T connector, rush in there and just take control of that area. So if they want to be aggressive, you either take a very defensive approach in terms of like, okay, well, they still need to plant the bomb. We'll set up a crossfire. They're not using any nades, so we can potentially just end up wrecking them by the time they go into a crosshair. Or you take the aggressive approach back to them. It's like, okay, if you're going to play aggressive, then so are we.
But again, that's the issue, right? Because we're talking about SK, who they still need to go toe-to-toe with some of the best aimers in the world. And
Yeah.
I mean, look at what MBK is doing right now.
He's having.
All right, I bet you whatever you want that they go alley next.
You think they're going to rush alley?
Yeah.
Really?
I think they're like they're on the same wavelength as UFIF. They're
Really?
like, well, how are they going to counter us? They're going to throw Molotov pop. They're going to try and do this.
Okay.
We're going to go alley.
Nope.
Damn it, Happy! God damn it, Happy!
They're like, nope, we're going to rush in there.
We're going B. We're going B. That's enough of A. Oh, Barry holding close. He's got the Molotov. He's going to put it upper. Okay,
Nice.
then.
See, and this is perfect. So SK then, Molotov, slowing Envy down. You do get to rotate now, playing defensive, and now they're actually forced to use nades.
Oh, I mean, Shoxy, I'm wondering if that's a messed up nade. I think he is messing up the
Yeah,
angle.
he is.
Because I think he wants to drop that onto the site, but Freeze hanging out on the smoke upper. This could be it here for SK. They've actually got the entry, but then NBK, well, then again, NBK is here. The natural born killer himself. Starting to get the spray down, creating some space for his teammates to start working out here. Cillian does manage to pick off Happy, and Freeze will get the flank on NBK, so I speak too soon. SK Gaming, they get control back in this situation with a man advantage now, but Kiyoshima's going to catch Freeze trying to step out. And now, well, with 45 seconds left, there's still plenty of time for Envy. Although Sandin will be able to wreck one and wreck two, so nicely done there. Good recovery.
One Molotov won them the round.
Changed everything, and Cillian goes so far as to pick up a Molotov as well, so
Yeah.
they'll at least have two Molotovs.
No, like it sounds very silly. It's like, no, what do you mean? They didn't even do any damage. No, that's not the case. Barry spots people. He Molotovs upper, where it's like basically Envy wants to rush from there. Do that flash and shocks and just keep on rushing.
Well, I was a round off.
Oh, yeah, you were.
See?
Well, the thing, maybe they hear us.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's the thing. Happy, we're going to have words after this, bro. I'm just going to tell you, you needed to go alley after that. Of course, they're going to go for the Molotov upper. But there we go. Flashes on alley. They haven't done this yet, so we'll say Sandin holding the line, goes for the spray, but 1-for-1 trade. Envy are just fine with that. Still a man holding between the bomb trains close to teammate, and there's a man on the bomb side as well, but Shoxy locks on, takes out Tensky, and Cillian will drop down to half HP. 3-on-3 situation. Kiyoshima, he's just going to get rushed down now. Happy manages to pick up that kill. It's going to be Freeze and Barry, the last two alive. Barry spots a shoulder, and Smiths gets caught against the wall. What the hell was he doing there with the bomb? So now this puts Envy in a bit of an awkward spot. Freeze misses the shot, though, and now Kiyoshima knows that he's pinned down. He's going to have to use a smoke to actually create some space here to allow him to get out, and that's also going to be Happy. Perfect shot onto Barry, but then Freeze comes into play, misses a second shot. It's getting frustrating. Freeze misses a third one, and now it gets really rough for him because it's a 1v2, smoke down. They get the bomb plant for how they, like exactly where they want it here, Envy. And then the Molotov as well.
I mean,
what are you going to do?
Oh no, don't do that, Freeze. No.
He's going to burn to death.
Oh yeah, I mean, so Sandon, the guy that's holding alley for him, he smoked it off. The thing is, he had a very bad angle in terms of, like, if he would have just peeked it straight away, he would have gotten at least 2 through the smoke, because they were just running through that. Instead, he took a very, very bad position. You're not really using the smoke to your advantage. Because by the time they run, by the time you run out of the smoke, then what's the point in throwing it? It's not like it did anything. Like, you want to make sure that when you do have the smoke over, sure, you can sit and strafe so you can dodge the flash, but you should, by the time that if they're actually stupid enough to run through the smoke, they should be punished. There should be no situation where they don't get punished for running through a smoke.
I see. Well, I mean, there it is, clear as day.
Are we going to see an inner rush again? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
let's go.
Choo-choo.
So when did we go live? I'm actually really excited. I really want to know.
Hey, there's a smoke. Barry, here's the same steps. Smoke goes down to block off connector.
Oh, which is weird, because he should know that they always go upper.
Again with the flashes, and man, Shoxy is just going to keep throwing that flash, but it is not working. Barry hiding in the smoke, though. This could be interesting. He's going to get that backstab on NBK. Does not get the follow-up on Shoxy, however, and Happy, just doing Happy things. You know, basically, he just wants to smile, man. He just wants to be happy in life, you know. If flanking and just letting his teammates, you know, do the work is what it's all about, that's good from him. Kyo to take out Tensky, and finally, Shoxy's going to be able to set up for that bomb plant. Smith's putting it off to use, actually. Takes out Asilian and wins the duel versus Freeze as well.
This is the... I don't know what to say. Like,
at a loss for words.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously you can see the difference clearly that, you know, SK is being completely outplayed just basing off of individual skill. Like, Envy's having a field day right now in terms of, yeah, you know, we can go out and shoot some heads. They're not, you know, yeah, they might be able to shoot back a little bit, but we have the superior aim.
But it's that 1-2 combination between MBK and Kiyoshima right now. They're both sitting on 14 frags.
Like, he got mad because I called him
probably overrated. He probably heard that, man.
Yeah.
And now Barry's hearing the same steps again. Envy are going for it again. There's the pop flash. Barry, though, going to be able to take out NBK. Well done on him. Turns away in time.
Yeah, and the Molotov came down. So Barry, great job. Like, he's the only guy that's actually been doing anything for SK so far in this game. Where it's like, yeah, again, throwing out a smoke, throwing out a Molotov. So he got his grounds covered.
Oh, look at this. Let's get up on the op. Get up on Smiths. Smiths is going for the boost, or they were going for the boost. Maybe the smoke angle wasn't working out, but you can look all the way down into connector with that. It's pretty nasty. Not meant to be this time. Check the back train as well, but looks like Envy didn't want to hold it for too long. They want to be a little bit more versatile, and they're looking for that pick, but Asilian's going to find it instead. Asilian actually managing to take one out of the back of Team Main there on A site.
Yeah, and I mean, you see here, like, Envy's losing rounds when they're not allowed to rush. They lost pretty much the 2 rounds that they're going to end up losing. They should not win this. So I'm going to counter for that one.
Wow, very nice.
Never mind. But they should win this, obviously.
Freeze gives away his position. Now Shoxy knows where he is. Shoxy's going to catch him looking the wrong way. There's the perfect timing. Barry rushes in. Kyo's there. And Tensky stands his ground, wins the fight. Kiyoshima down to 2 HP. Smith's down to 23. This is still possible for him. He needs to get a flash, but he needs to just basically hit some godlike shots at this point. Smith's, or no, it's Kyo instead. He goes for the flash. He's down to 1 HP. How is that? Wait, wasn't he on 2 HP? Smith's down to 5 HP. They have 6 HP total on Envy right now. Tensky can't get any closer. He's got no kit. This round is as good as over. Even if he gets the kills right now, he's going to have to back off and hold on to the FAMAS. Kiyoshima not going to let him, though, and that's going to be another round on the board for Envy. They come back from an insane position.
Yeah,
there.
5-on-3, and you have all grounds covered. So I will retract my statement, and I will add something else to it. They had more of a chance that round because of Barry's nades inner. Because he did get the 2 entries.
He did get that. I mean, he got that entry from NBK. Or rather, he got that opening kill onto NBK. That started things. Now, well, 15th round, no surprise to CSK Gaming. Going for another force buy. Limited nades this time. Straight at the pop dog. Tensy's going to get overrun. Flash is going out onto the A site. There's 4 players here. Now 3 for SK. Now 2 as Happy finds Sicilian. And it's going to be a man holding the back line. Freeze is gone. And what is this? They just, every time they take a fight, every time they try to take a duel here, SK just get completely slammed. It just doesn't work. Shoxy hits the headshot.
I mean,
they're trying to take these straight up fights. And that was 4 players as well on the A site. Like, SK was just like, go A, stack it, and didn't matter. Envy just powered right through.
yeah, I mean, that one specific round, obviously, they didn't have any nades. And to be fair, like, throughout this whole half, it feels like they have not had enough nades to actually counter what Envy's been doing.
Yeah.
So then, during the pause that you actually did end up taking, then you should talk about that. It's okay, well, it might actually be worth for us to save one more round here so we get all the nades we need, because we cannot let them just run around and run over us like this.
And that was that early buy that we, right from the start, it was that early buy that we were talking about.
Yeah.
But now we go into the second half. No time at all wasted for both teams. They want to get right into it. Envy sitting on 12 rounds, 3 rounds total for SK Gaming. And so into the pistol we go. SK's trying to set up a little bit of pressure here, going for 2-1-2, taking their time, shooting out windows, making noise generally, just being hooligans. Well, Barry's going to get spotted. Good damage dealt to Smiths. He's down to 4 HP. So already off to a decent start here, SK. And Sandin will take out Happy. So really, they've got the man advantage now here. SK Gaming, where do they decide to take this from here? Barry is going to be calling the shots, so we'll see where what the decision is. NBK, he's just hoping. He's like, make my day. Make my day. Come to the B site. And the rotation's coming out here from Envy as well. They've read the situation. They know what's going on. They're going to get so many people over here very quickly. And NBK actually drops the bomb carrier. This is ludicrous. Nothing is going their way. He could peek down, actually pick up the fight, and he will do so. But then Sandin hits the headshot. Smiths takes out Sandin in turn, and we're into a 2-on-2 now. Bomb could get planted. They have to send somebody back up there to pick it up. But with 40 seconds left, it looks like they want to rotate over toward the GA site. And this is actually going to be a bit of an awkward spot now for SK Gaming as they try and barrel onto that site. Barry will have the Molotov, and he will get the plant as well. So now it comes down to Envy basically working well together, just continuing to win the duels. Barry's still trying to dance on the edge. Bomb is ticking. He hits that headshot. Kiyoshima is down. It's going to be down to Shoxy now, the pistol master himself. Let's see if he can find some headshots, and he's going to be able to take that fight versus Barry, calmly clicking away. No wasted ammo, but it doesn't matter in the end. Barry with the triple kill brings it through for SK, and they keep their hopes alive, at least for another round. Now they have to get through the second round. That Envy are notorious for winning. Like these guys.
Back now, something?
What?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, dude.
You can't?
I think so. I don't know. Talk again.
Hello?
Put the mic closer.
Hello?
There we are. I can hear you now.
Here we go. How's it going?
Yeah, good, man. Have I been like solo casting this entire time?
Yeah, I mean, I went over to SK and I was like, dude, come on.
Now I can actually hear you. No, it makes me wonder if I've just been like. No, I don't
Maybe
know.
I actually haven't been talking at all.
Maybe
just
it's all
talk.
been a lie. I've just been imagining what Biff would say and agreeing with him. Right now, Biff, you are so smart. I don't know how you thought of that, really, man.
So smart. You're so handsome.
I mean, seriously.
Can't believe it.
Literally a man of my dreams in that case.
But yeah, at least they won the pistol. It was looking good. I was actually expecting Envy to rush on the pistol as well.
Yeah.
Didn't happen, which I'm actually quite disappointed at this point in time.
Oh, why change the pace, right? There's a nice pop flash on the Shoxy, and he's not going to get anything out of that. Could open it up, but the double kill comes through. Sandin and Asilian just barrel onto the A side. NBK going to be rotating back over towards B, towards that link. And Happy in the back line now. But so far, it's looking pretty solid here for SK Gaming. NBK still trying to figure out what exactly they want to do. I just went like this. So, yeah, well, as far as, no, we'll keep it here, I guess, but.
Yeah, so so far so good for SK Gaming. This eco as well, not dropping a single person, which I mean at this point in time, getting only 3 rounds on your seat to start on train, you're gonna need all the money you can get because there's not a lot of rounds to work with if you end up losing one.
No, that's it. They'll be right back in the driver's seat. And so as far as Envy are concerned, I like Happy. He's trying to find them, and he's actually going to run into the stack. He can do some sick damage here with the CZ. He's dropping them all so low, all of them down to around half HP. But in the end, no joy for Envy in that round. They all, well, Happy survives, but the rest of them die, and now it's going to be a hard eco out of them. Can't really see them investing too much money in this. Maybe Smiths goes for a P250, but then I think it doesn't matter, really. That's just an AWP. Well, he's not going to get his AWP in the 19th round anyway, so.
Yeah, no. So chance are we might be seeing. I mean, obviously SK should win this round. They don't have anything Envy. They have ended up stacking on the outer bomb side though.
That was a pretty nice touchdown nade on the Shoxy. Tensky holds his own. T-side. Happy will be able to step 2 and take out Barry. But Happy will get overwhelmed in the end. A single kill going Envy's way. SK Gaming just merrily stomping forward. And well, now it's going to be the big round here. Envy going for that buy. They've got the M4s across the board. Do they go for a kit? Smiths has the money to at least get one kit here.
Or glass cannon op.
Or a glass cannon op, you're right.
No,
Goes for the M4, and
no
kits picked up for Envy. Wow, okay then. Whereas SK Gaming, no surprise, they've got the op for freeze. They've got full nades as well. This is definitely looking good. And it looks like they want to go for a bit of a fast-paced play here as well. They want to get out onto that A site. Smoke goes down. Freeze, no targets for him, but great flashes coming out. Asilian leading the charge, trying to get back to Ali as quickly as possible. And he could get the flank, and he will be able to get the spray down. No, he will not! Shoxy wins it. What was that? And now it's a 2-man advantage for Envy. Happy can't send in as well. Barry finally able to return a kill. And Freeze just pulled the trigger, man. Gets the shot on the Shoxy. But that bomb is dropped out in the open. NBK, he's got his eyes on it. He's got 100 HP. He's not going to be afraid of taking a fight. And it comes down to SK Gaming basically trying to do the best that they can here. Barry stuck behind Electric. There's the flash. He's going to dart forward, and he catches Smith, but Smith was already low. NBK still has control of that bomb. It's not going to get any easier here for SK Gaming. 50 seconds left in a 2-on-2. And, well, this is getting tricky. 40 seconds. It's just ticking down. And SK, I mean, do you agree with their call here just to sit and wait?
Well, they do have the time to work with, and for Freeze, he was very worried that someone's going to flank him. So, again, he's going to have to be the guy that actually does move forward since Barry had no HP, but he ends up going down to NVK anyway.
And well, now Freeze has been spotted. He swaps out for the AK. He could catch out Kiyoshima. He does. Instant headshot on him, so very nicely done there. But MBK playing this very cleverly. Backs off in a connector. Freeze has spotted him. And now Freeze needs to step forward, pick up this bomb, get on the other side of the train, get the plant. There's just not going to be time. And NBK, do we have the fake plant? No, we do not. He actually lets him go the distance. NBK, such clever play from him.
Yeah, and no, but I do agree with the fact that they could actually slow it down. 2-on-2 situation. You have 40 seconds to work with. There's no point in rushing anything. So yeah, sorry, there we go. No, so I do agree with that, but then Barry actually got caught off guard by MBK there, actually pushing, so if he would have just stayed hidden and that Freeze actually do the work for him basically, because he did have the op and just basically hold this right side when he gets the bomb, and he can get the bomb and get the bomb down, and then you just have to work from there.
Well, as far as this round is concerned, SK Gaming trying to pull an Envy, trying to get in here very quickly. They know that Envy aren't going to have many nades to stop them, given that was a 1v1 situation closing that round. But Smith is going to work. Smith's getting a double kill with that Swag 7, and Shoxy still alive on the bomb train. It's going to be Freeze, last man alive here for SK Gaming after losing all of his mates. He's got the AWP, and he's pissed off. Turns it into a 1v2, but he's going to be scoped up and walks right into Shoxy's waiting arms. Every girl's dream, basically. And, well, there you have it. 14 rounds for Envy.
Yeah, and SK in a very dire situation in terms of money. Obviously going to buy what they can.
And well,
1, 2, 3, 4 smokes, and clearly SK has to try this 2 rounds in a row now. And again, you don't have that many rounds to work with. You should actually technically just try to end up going in, for example, where you can take advantage of the fact you have Tech Knights. You can just basically start rushing, and you can have your AK stays down a long distance and just try and cover them, right? Instead of just getting picked apart one by one. From Team Envy, because obviously they are on fire right now. You really want to get them close on the T side, so you actually do take advantage of that.
Yeah, you want that Tech 9 shot, but it's not going to be happening this time. They've already lost Tensky. They're down a man. They're using those nades as well. Minute left on the clock for SK Gaming. They are gathered up around Pop, and this setup here makes you think A site for sure. They're going to try and get that smoke down a block off connector and get out Pop fast. 4 players here for Envy, however. One guy holding close connector in B, but he can get over to that A side pretty damn quick. So Shoxy up on the bomb train, Smoke doesn't go down, and now he's going to have an eye on what's happening. Spots that bomb moving out as well, so the rotation should be instant for Envy. No surprise there. Smith's actually putting some good damage out, but Shoxy manages to take out Barry. Shoxy with another one, Shoxy with another one, and then Keo to close things out. 15 rounds, map point here for Envy now on train. SK Gaming just getting pummeled.
Yeah, and this is the downside now. So SK, they have two options here on this round. Because they're only going to have Tech 9s, armor, and a bunch of nades. It's a smoke round outside where they smoke everything off, get the bomb down, and try to win the round, or it's just an inner rush.
Let's see. Oh, Barry, alley rush? I approve. Why not? Smith is going to go running in here. And they're actually set up for a flash. They were setting up for a flash. Barry and Tensky, it couldn't have been a worse possible time. Smoke goes down. Smith should be able to get out of here scot-free, and he does so. Down to 37 HP, but he spotted the bomb as well, so there's two guys waiting there for Envy. Kiyoshima's going to drop that bomb, and this is the end of times, basically, for SK Gaming. Shoxy's going to take out the last man, and MBK finds the kill on Sandin. 16-6, very swift victory indeed for Envy. They don't look phased. They don't even look happy. They're just like, that was how things were going to go.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, so careless on their T side, and it's just paid off, like showing no respect, knowing that we are the better team individually. Yeah, sure, we've been having our problems, but at the end of the day, if we all hit our shots, there's nothing they can really do to stop us.
That was it. Just look at this. They're like, okay, another day at the office, boys.
Well, they haven't won yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, it might seem like that, but then as well.
If I'm not mistaken, Cash is next.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so that's...
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
It could be more of the same, because I could see Envy playing the same style on Cash as well.
Yeah, for sure.
YOLO.
Like, yeah, of course, knowing how to play.
Guys, we're going to take a very short commercial break now between both of these maps. This should be about 5 minutes long, so we'll be back with Cash.
So we are going to be getting into the pistol round here between both of these teams, and now I got to start working in a bit of the southern accent as well.
Really?
You know, really get that core done going.
But okay, what I feel about this map is that the way that Envy manhandled SK on train, and if they keep on doing the same thing on Cash they did on train, I do not see SK getting double digits this map.
No. I have a bit of trouble as well, and
but yeah, we are actually live. We do have nades on Asilian and smoke nade flash.
And wow, I'm kind of surprised to see Envy going double utility, double kit, and 3 players with nades as well. So they're going light on the Kevlar right now, which is a little bit scary considering SK Gaming seem to be exhibiting a tendency towards the Kevlar.
Yeah, the double kit, but I'm not sure I really agree with, because you will always have the time. Just make sure that the guy who has a kit just stays in place and just calls as soon as it dies where you can pick it up.
Also, another interesting tactic from Envy, stacking more towards A and mid to begin with rather than B. They were playing B retake early if there was going to be a rush, but I guess if you get the headshots, that works out just fine as well. Kiyoshima with a double freeze is going to be able to go for it. They actually knife him. Kyo just goes leaping onto Tensky, takes his face off. He actually counted coup right there.
Yeah.
He's got a scalp.
Is that us or is that no? Lord Gaben,
no.
Please do not do this to us.
No, this isn't happening. It's not happening.
Fine now?
It's not happening, dude. No, I'm just not going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to acknowledge it. No, it's smooth as silk, Fifth. It's butter.
Okay, actually,
it's
it might be
right
me.
now.
I did take a little bit on the side.
Yeah.
Right as before we line in.
Yeah, you're freaking out, man. This is totally chill right now.
I'm tripping right now.
Shoxy right now just going to be pushing mid, aggro, getting in their face. Wants to get on the other side of that smoke. Asilian going for the jump. Spotted out Shoxy, so no element of surprise there for Richard Papillon. But, yeah, SK Gaming taking their time. They go for a force buy of their own. They've got the nades. They've got the Kevlar. They've got some pistols as well, so they aren't wasting any time either. They want to get it fast at Envy. And waiting for that smoke to clear in middle actually allows them to push out here, but Shoxy waiting on the edge of it. He's just hoping he's going to hit that timing. He's going to come through right behind them in defense. This could be big. He goes running, and Asilian hears the steps as well. And Asilian going to be able to get out and check it fast, and Shoxy gets the flank. Double kill for him. Could get a triple as well, and they are going to line it up. Shoxy finally gets taken out. Tensky will land the kill. But that leaves it at SK Gaming in a 1-on-4 situation. Tensky with only 14 HP. And right now, I can read the future, Fifth.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. I think that he's going to win.
You think that Tens is going to win?
I think he's got this in the bag.
Oh, wait. I was like, it's happening. It's happening.
How sick would that be?
Yeah.
The sickest call ever right there, Like, basically, I'm just like, yes, I could see the future.
But, okay, so then obviously it's not a player issue. It's not a server issue. Because since they didn't complain about it, just kept on playing.
Yeah.
And if that was the case, then they should have just passed it out off the bat. So I do believe it was just the CSGO game that we are spectating that just had some FPS drops. So it should be fine soon. We are reloading the game as we speak.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Yeah, it's going to be a very short break, but
yeah, it's a server PC that was having a bit of a complication.
okay, well, I mean, this should be pretty straightforward, though, because already we can kind of see the tendency for both of the teams. Although, I mean, the thing is that we can't get that fast aggro straight up in your face kind of play because EnVy are playing CT.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they aren't exactly playing careful either. They're like, yeah, we're just going to go after you, you know. Like, as soon as we see anything at all, we're like Shoxy pushing into Garage, like no respect at all. Just like, those are aggressive plays.
Very aggressive plays. And I can't feel help to feel a little bit sorry about for SK. Because they are they're young boys, and
I just like stabbed 3 of my fingers. Okay, that's why I don't do that in real life.
It's like gotta act cool. It's like
yeah, just like
dumb. Well,
oops, I'm never playing video games again. All right, but yeah, there we go, guys. As far as this map is concerned, well, SK like they can't be feeling good either. They just went for the force buy. They got slammed.
Yeah.
It's going to be an eco in the next round for them. They're going to get slammed again.
Yeah.
Or they should get slammed again. I mean, if they're going for
I mean, EnVy's CT side as well. It's like
it's pretty solid.
They're gonna be super aggressive. Let's put it that way. They're gonna boost mid. They're gonna rush B. Gonna push into door. Gonna flash into A main. Like they're gonna be everywhere. And if I was SK, I would just be the first 45 seconds of the half. Just stay stationed. Play very passive. Just wait for them to come because they will come.
That's right. Do you need me to, like, you know, because I can predict the future and all, do you need me to, like, telepathically send that over to Barry real quick and just be
wait.
Okay, done. Barry's got it now. He actually just confirmed it.
Really? Oh, did he really? So he can
good.
do the same thing?
Barry knows.
Oh, okay.
Well, no,
okay,
I was just reading his thoughts, right? You know.
Oh. I thought that you could read EnVy's mind since you said they're going to rush alley. Even
yeah, well, you know, I did that with Anders once, and I still have nightmares, so, you know, I learned my lessons there.
Oh.
And I'm trying not to choke on, like, the lasagna that I have right now. Okay. So let's not choke on stream. And Bravado just, like, losing it over there right now. All right, guys.
But, yeah, we are still trying to work on the server.
Yes, we are.
There's a lot of data to pick up when EnVyUs is just trashing, basically.
Well, that's the thing. It happened so early on in the half as well. There isn't really too much for us to go off of apart from they lost the pistol round.
Yeah.
And they lost the second round by. I mean, it's a clever kind of play, though, but at the same time, it's like telegraphed because Shoxy, he sees those smokes go down. You see him just thinking, okay, I wait a couple of seconds, I'll let them go up to vents, and then I'm going to push them right behind them.
Yeah.
It's like that B split. They didn't even really try and fake it at all. They just went. So I think, guys, what's going to happen now is we're going to take a short commercial break, and then when we come back, we'll be into the second map here between EnVy and SK Gaming at ESWC Montreal. From that very short break. So we're going to get back into our match right now, and it should be EnVy versus SK on Cash. And so, Fifth, we've had plenty of time to ponder life, the meaning of the universe, and the odds of SK Gaming winning this match versus EnVy on Cash. And do you want to go ahead and give us our conclusion here?
The conclusion? Well, let me tell you a story.
You're not allowed to give me a number either.
Oh, not a number. I'm lost now.
You never read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I was going to give you like an example where it's like, you know, in a land far, far away.
Ah, yeah.
There's
that works too. But I think we're actually alive with it here. So already NBK with the double kill to start things off in this round. Freeze will get boosted up, and he's going to be able to pick things up here. Taking out NBK, bringing it back to a 3-on-3. And they seem to have an idea. Freeze seems to know that Shoxy just happens to be waiting behind the sandbags. Similar to every other round on Cash for EnVy. Shoxy is patient. He's like one of those funnel spiders, you know? You know it's in there.
He actually, yeah, he does know.
Oh, you don't really see him.
Oh, yeah.
And now it is going to be, do they see the pixels? Shoxy, is it going to work? They know, like, look at this. They know that he is here, but Shoxy is buying so much time, and he instantly cancels it as well. Shoxy's like, get out of my hood. You ain't coming in. And now he takes the fight, and well, Tensky, that's what happens, man. He was the cops this time. He was the 5-0. And there it is. SK Gaming, they've got a man advantage after waiting like 30 seconds, 40 seconds to get it. But what is this now? Because we have a Scar 20 and an AWP.
And of course, they're going through Scar 20.
All right, Smiths. It's time. The entire French population around the world currently watching, and he misses the first shot. And he just gets completely bitch slapped. Sorry. There we go.
Okay, that's your one for the tournament, Summer.
That's my one for the tournament. There
You're done now.
All right. Fine, Dad.
Never let me have any fun.
I mean, you know who's not having fun right now? It's Happy. 1v3 retake, not going to happen. He's going to back off, save the AWP. Envy were pretty light on cash as well. And the way that he was getting, like, aim punch there makes me think that Smith went Glass Cannon Scar 20.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
just, like, blows my mind because why would you go Glass Cannon Scar 20?
Glass Cannon Scar 20.
But, like, why, man? Like, it's not like an op where it's like one shot, that guy's dead, and he's never going to hit you again. Like, you have to land the 2 shots unless you get a headshot, right? So likelihood of you getting hit with a bullet.
And obviously, just to let you guys know as well, we do know that they kept on playing for a few rounds when we went into a commercial break. That's because they didn't know, because there were no issues on their side. It was our server computer that just decided to stop working, and they didn't know. So. But it was pretty straightforward. By the time we got back, it was 5-1 in favor of enemy. So, and then SK probably won the round previously as well. So they probably won 2 in a row now, considering the envy is forced on a save.
Because they had to it looked like Happy had saved the gun as well. Like this AWP. Well, Smith manages to get a nice headshot to slow things down here with the push. The bomb is out in the open though, so there's no backing up. And what a shot from Kiyoshima! Takes out a Cillian, easy as you please, and that opens it up for NBK to take the fight with Freeze and win it. And so two Dig shots, man. That's what I'm telling you. NBK, he's got the mustache here. I think we found the Juan Dig, the man, the myth, the legend, and Happy lands the last shot on Barry. So Envy just coming right back into this match. Eco round, this is what they're famous for. This is what they do. And so SK Gaming shouldn't even be surprised that they lost that round. They're just like, well, you know, Deagles, there you go. That's what happens.
What can we do? We're done. Yeah, but at least SK Gaming can keep still buy. And we do see the op on Freeze as well, which is great, especially on this map, knowing that, well, you see Smith with yet another auto sniper, actually. I think he has, like, a new thing going. We haven't seen auto snipers that much anymore lately.
No, we don't, really. I mean, Smith is one of the players who still uses it. I mean, hell, the man who made it famous to begin with, Get Right, hasn't touched that thing in, like, a year and a half or something crazy. So, I mean, well, restart round? Oh.
So, we will see yet another pause. I was going to say, you know, like, chances are that might just be, like, laying down, chilling a little bit.
This is when the time I spent in a monastery learning how to control myself, my center, my, you know, breathing exercises, Fifth.
Oh, this is when it comes in handy? I don't know. I never learned that. So I just straight out rage.
You're like the least rage-filled person I've ever met in my life.
I'm so angry right now. I'm boiling right now. Can't believe it.
You're so sweet. Like, no idea.
Dude, everyone left actually on the server. So, yeah,
it is the match that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Come on, sing along.
Okay. Commercial.
Keep Envy honest. Now Envy have to wonder. They don't have any eyes on mid. They actually have no mid control. That's why Smith is pushing so close, because he's listening for steps. And he's going to hear Barry get close to vents. So there's one player that he's figured out the position of.
It looks to be yet another B split.
All right, rotation coming out. Happy's going to be rotating over. Smith gets spotted.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that was a bit silly there. Just timing really working out. And Smoke's going down to block off CT. The push is going to begin. SK Gaming opening things up. Asilian to take out Kiyoshima on the site. And now it's down to 2 players here for Envy as they keep getting picked off one after another. It's not pretty. NBK gone to Sandin. And now Shoxy. Can he do the work? Down to half HP. 1v5. And he decides to go for the appropriate play in this case, which is back off and save his gun.
Yeah. Yeah, again, for SK Gaming, taking over mid control, using that one Molotov to clear sandbags every round, which is super smart.
Yeah.
I mean, chances are the one round where they're not even going to try to like Molotov sandbags, he's going to be there, and it's going to wreak havoc over SK Gaming.
You see it. You see it in the.
Yeah. I can see it happening.
You've become. Oh, what? Oh, I was about to say, holy hell! If you actually made that work.
I think what would have happened though, you would have started screaming, and they're like, "Oh wait, we hear something."
No. I would have like.
Oh really? You would?
Yeah. I wouldn't have said.
I would have just gone ham. I was like, "No!"
It's like right when Kiyoshima was going for the defuse as well. You got to remember, right? Land the crowd oohs and ahs.
Yeah.
That makes a difference when it comes to these kinds of diffuse plays. So, you know, just going to
I like how you say you got to remember. Yeah, I used to be a player summoner.
Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah, you. Right? But, you know, me, right? I just want to get hype. Oh, double push Squeak. Double push A main. Complete control right now from EnVy. They're just trying to apply the pressure fast, and they're going to drop Freeze fairly low. Shoxy finds a kill on Asilian. Soul off for him, and Smiths will take out Freeze. And once again, pistols are the key. Size doesn't matter, Fifth.
That's what you do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
and EnVy are the best in the world.
That's what my mother told me.
Okay, Barry and Sandon now pushing forward, and they're going to be able to pick up one. Sandon now, 1v4. Well,
this just went super awkward.
I was like slowly wheeling away from the desk. It's a good thing that these are like wireless mics, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, but
no.
once more, like EnVy, by the time they play aggressive, they have pistols and they just slaughter SK, and then by the time they have weapons, they don't give a.
Well, they start playing like
That's
careful
us.
again. I think that's it. I think it's like they just have so much confidence in the pistols, they just have no fear.
Yeah.
But when they get the rifles, they're like, oh man, we got to play serious.
I always said that. I always said that about EnVy, even on their T side, where it's like, it used to be on Inferno especially. They only used to win rounds on the T side when they were force buying pistols.
Tech 9s, man.
Yeah, that's when they started winning, and I was like, okay, but that's because, like you're saying, they show no fear, so they just rush up. They don't really consider twice, because they're like, you know what, if I get a kill, I get a kill. By the time they have weapons, they don't do that. They like take their time, take their angles, and it's not really all about like, yeah, but you can run and shoot with Tech 9. Yeah, but the thing is, if you just run like you would with pistols, with rifles, it's extra firepower anyway. Like, you could potentially do that. It's just that people, like you're saying, they're scared of it, right?
It's the pressure, yeah, exactly.
They don't want to throw away around when they actually have weapons.
Well, 15th round of this first half, and EnVy up on 9 rounds. Double AWP play for them. All the money in the world, everything that they want, they've got. And now SK Gaming are the ones who are going to be going for the force. So they're going to get good rifles, good nades, and this is going to be a fairly even round here. And SK Gaming trying to change it up. They've been going mid a lot. There's the shoulder peek. Smith doesn't give away his position. Instead goes for the peek, takes out Asilian. 2 players close. They're going for the shots, and he's feeling the pressure, but he's keeping his cool. Nice HE onto Smith. Going to drop him low, down to half HP, and they're waiting for the flash, and there it is. Smith misses the shot, but Sandon messes it up. He regains his vision first, though, and will get the kill, bringing it back to a 4-on-4. And well, now what do SK Gaming decide to do with this? They still have a minute on the clock, and they aren't going to commit to the B site.
Yeah, one thing for EnVy now, I'm not sure who is it on the A bomb site.
That's Happy over there, I think.
Is it? He should push into A main, considering that they did spot so many people at B anyway, because that just basically cuts off all the rotation coming in from SK. You already have one guy in the middle, so they can't only really go to one specific site.
You see, Fifth, if he had a pistol, he would have done that, right?
Yeah, he would have, yeah.
Okay. Clear as day, easy as you please. And well, NBK peeks mid. Not really going to find anything out of that. Shoxy does take a bullet to the face, though, and it is going to be B site after all, and catching them out of position as well. This is perfection here. SK Gaming hitting it just right. NBK, oh, Kiyoshima not going to be able to get that spray, but NBK does bring it back to a 3-on-3 at least, so they have that going for him. But NBK so low on HP. Happy playing up top, not the best position as well. That's pre-fire right there. That's exactly what Barry's doing. And we lose NBK to Sandon. Oh! Okay, then.
Boo.
That's what I'm talking about. He hears the reaction, man. He knows. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but nonetheless, yeah. Again, like, coming back from being 6-1 down to 9-6, it's actually not a bad half by SK Gaming.
I'm going to ask Happy after that, like, did you hear something?
He's arrogant. He's not going to tell you anything.
He's going to be like, nah, I sensed it.
Okay, that's not what he says. It's like, lululu.
You need to get that gift that Anders is loving right now.
The Manta gif?
That is the best gift on the internet. Somebody will find it and tweet it, I'm sure. All right, going into the second half now, 9-6 to score.
No, we got to have a pause first somewhere.
You're right, actually.
We don't have any skins, so of course we cannot keep playing without skins.
But this might be a sign, foreshadowing.
Well,
break is
okay. This is a problem though. You know when like the skin server goes down, you don't get the weapons that you use. So if you're using a silencer and the weapon skins goes down, it will switch you to an M4 or an A4. So let's say you look at Team EnVy, right?
Point.
Or it's SK, yeah. So look at SK.
same on a pistol round, where you have like the silencer P2 USP. If the skins crash, then you end up having a P2K.
Sandin had the USP though.
Yeah, so maybe he was
Like
not
selected?
affected by the which might have been the case.
That could be it. Sandin in the foreground here on your screen. Barry, Freeze, Tensky, and Asilian at the far end. But these guys up and coming in the Danish scene, although some of them have quite a bit of experience. There's also a few young bloods on here, so
Yeah.
a good mix. Get Right also watching the competition in the background. I love that somebody's brought a French flag to this event as well. And that guy needs to fix that problem. You broke your glass, sir. It's time to take it to the shop. Get it sorted.
Broke it.
Serious. Look
empty.
at that. It's empty. That's a broken glass.
Oh, it is a broken glass.
What?
But the thing is, obviously, if the skin server is down, it's
Is
really
that a
nothing you can do about
precursor? Is that a precursor to Steam going down again or something?
it. Yeah.
Can we?
No, okay, so we are back now. Everyone has the USB silencer, what we can see, so the skins are back up and running.
Yeah.
So we should not have any more difficulties.
It's good. Go back into the game.
Yes,
Go back into the game.
please.
Just go back. Okay, it happens eventually. Countdown as we got, though, ladies and gentlemen. We have the pistol round of the second half underway. Everybody's all fabulous. They got their skins. They're happy now. And we got a double flash smoke on Sand.
And no kit on SK.
No kit on
Not
SK,
sure
you're right.
if that's a misbuy, or if they're just counting on perhaps maybe not defusing the bomb.
Ooh, Asilian, you cheeky bugger, what you doing? He's going to get up on the boxes. He's going to get the angle. And Smith is going, what the hell? Why am I taking damage right now? He doesn't actually make it out of there alive, but the damage has been done. Both Shoxy and Smiths are low. But this is also Envy getting control of the A site and once again showing zero respect.
Yeah, and super smart by Happy. They being very slow and cautious in middle. By the time that they end up going to the A bomb site, he lurks out mid, and it's all about timing when you have the lurker roll. You know, it's about know when to actually go and when to not.
Yeah, you're right, and they've got that feel in spades.
Yeah,
right now.
I mean, Happy is one of the better ones.
Bot?
Yeah, he would probably say bot. But
Yeah,
he said
I'm
bot.
thinking bot as well.
Yeah,
I
so-
can't think of
so-
Swedish or Danish word that means.
Yeah. So yeah, it was supposed to be team say. So there might be some tension going on in the Danish team right now.
Yeah, well, oh, fancy that. In a Danish team, you say tension.
No. You could never have guessed.
Could there be a roster change coming for Farn?
Whoa! No, okay, I didn't go that far, Sumler.
It is the Danish scene, and, well, Sand is taking a lot of damage right now. HEs just go sailing in, and Envy have gone for a buy. SMGs on their side. Shoxy doesn't need the pistols, though. He goes the old-fashioned way, burns his targets to death. Freeze gets overwhelmed by Happy up close and mid, and this is just going to get picked apart here, SK Gaming. It's going to be a swift 6 rounds for Envy if they keep up this pace. MBK goes leaping out, but what's up? He can go 180 as well. Shoxy gets the kill, but the damage is done, and Tensky and Barry are the last two alive here for SK Gaming, just trying to save their gear, which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, especially for Telsky, saving that armor. Obviously, you're gonna have to save one more round anyway.
Nicely
We'll
done there.
potentially get an SMG here as well, unless Mitz has anything to say with. Oh.
Whoa! Barry, you so sweet. He's getting shots everywhere. Down to 5 HP. He's going to be backing up. And Shoxy, like, I am the sweet one here, gets his kill. And now it's 11
Get out.
to 6. And we're going into it. Envy just making that fat money. SK Gaming trailing behind.
And it's rounds like these, you're not gonna buy anything. Just stack, especially on cash, because you don't necessarily on the positions that you actually hold anyway. You don't necessarily have to peak. So stack a site, at least 4, and just try to, yeah. So that's exactly what we're saying. So we see actually Envy rushing B as well. So
They hear you, Papa Fifth. They hear you.
they do hear me.
The B site, the voluptuous letter, and Envy, they're out. Nice position there by Sandin, managing to pick off some targets, but then a triple kill comes in, then the blink of an eye, a quad as well. Smith's finding Tensky, and that leaves Freeze alone, waiting over in CT spawn, and he's going to get rushed down here by NBK, although, nope, nice double headshot there by Freeze, point blank. Gets that P250 as well, so this could get a bit interesting here. Gets another one. Wow, he's really doing the damage here. Smith's down to 4 HP. Bit too scary. Happy definitely does not want to throw this AK away, but he's going to be able to pick up the kill pretty easily there in the end. And that's a 12th round on the board now for Envy. But that was way too expensive.
Yeah, and for SK Gaming, obviously they can buy. It's really up to Freeze if he wants to go glass cannon here.
Yeah, that's the question. I imagine he's going to have to. Like,
Or we just
can't see him.
Well, I mean, we got to pause and talk about it first.
Yeah. So this is not this is not your regular pause. This is a tactical timeout on SK Gaming's side. Actually, what is the reason here?
Oh, I thought you knew.
No, I'm just I'm going along with it, man. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to see. AC.
Something.
Still freezing all the time. Okay. So
okay, so the admin is actually there. So there seems to be some sort of an
there is like the unspoken hero, basically, like the untold story of like the admin.
We've had actually 4 admins so far this event. The other's got a stroke.
Yeah, right.
And, just keep us switching out.
Here's the man. He is like indestructible.
Yeah, I mean, this guy has been around since forever. Obviously, one of the admins during ESWC France as well. Very nice guy. Very fair.
Le Polak. No. Yeah, he's
What did you say? De Polak?
Le Polak is his nickname.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, he's very
What does
fair.
that
Like
mean?
one of the best admins out there right now. But it's just been like when you have just these situations happening, it's a nightmare for an admin. It's insane. Like I'm amazed, and he was actually pretty proud of it. He doesn't have any gray hair yet. I was like, the hell are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I mean,
With what you do,
that is true.
tell me the magic. Tell me the mystery.
He actually got a little bit nicer though. I remember the first ESWC we attended for CSGO. He was like the meanest. Like, I really gotta use the bathroom. He's like, no, you don't. I was like, I really have to go. He's like, use a bottle. I was like, damn, son.
Yeah,
Okay,
boy.
fair enough.
There's the admin.
Yeah, it's like
That's
I don't care. Like,
The admin
you gotta
we all
go.
need, bro. The admin we all need.
Yeah,
I love it. See, that's how an admin needs to be, though. In a way, right?
In a way, yeah, for sure.
You got to be strict. You got to be.
Yes.
You can't just get walked over by the players. You know.
No, that's normally how it is, though. Especially like look at Shocks. Like, who can say no to Shocks?
I know.
You know.
He just looks at you with those big dreamy eyes, and
I mean, you're done then.
you're done.
Melted away
I don't know how much money I've spent at the bar so far this event.
for Shocks.
Hey, he's just like Semler. Please buy me a drink.
Similar.
Semler. And then I can't say no. I
He
can't
doesn't
say no.
He doesn't sound like that. He's like Semlu.
No, he's
Semlu.
come on, bro. I was trying to at least make him like
Yeah, come on.
give him some bass there.
That's how Shocks sounds.
Give him some bass.
No, well, no.
Look at him. He's just pondering life right now, wondering.
It's like, I wonder what I will do later today.
I wonder how much a Long Island iced tea costs.
It's like people might pay me one later.
You gotta love these cats. But I mean, great patience on the players. Really, what can you do? They just have to sit there and wait to see what we can do to fix the issue here.
Yeah, so we do. But actually, he's actually back on the server now, so it seems to be fixed. We are cutting it close, though.
Dude, that guy looks so happy to be on the stream back there. Oh, wow. Oh, man,
Okay,
that
no.
roster change happened fast.
Yeah. I like the set of want to play. Maybe that's why they paused. It's like, he's out of here.
Oh, okay, I see 2 SK Gaming jerseys back there. Freeze is just thinking, you know, like how many bench presses I could do right now, or seriously, like, could have done a full set.
Or maybe he's thinking, like, I should not have skipped leg day.
What is going on? Okay, well, apparently the pause is due to Asilian. Some kind of technical problem came up with him, so they're trying to sort that out right now.
Yeah, and you see there, the admin is still there, checking it out, so...
Yeah.
Which is why that's the reason the others are standing up, because clearly it hasn't been cleared yet.
I mean, the thing, like, and it's not going to get any easier here for SK as well, even if you're trying to think, okay, because we could be trying to break down the game, right? But we've already seen what they're capable of, Envy, on the first map on Train, where they gave zero respect. They just ran at them constantly. And
Okay, so apparently I have a magic word for you, Samler.
stop.
You ready for this?
I just said it.
What? I have a magic word for all of you. We are going for a quick break, and we will be right back. There we go.
There we are.
Of course.
Okay.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, from our quick commercial break.
Thank you for that hype. We're going to get into it, guys. This is it. Oh, it's sanded. Okay, then. Yeah, SK Gaming, they're here to play. Barry, he's taking out Shoxy as well. Okay, then. The hype was deserved. SK,
I have never been
4 players.
this hyped for a game before in my entire life. Something.
I wonder, man. I wonder. Nades are down. Happy, just go through that smoke. No, you're on A site. Never mind. Where's Kyoshima? Kyoshima's waiting for somebody to get cheeky and push over on the B site. Happy will get a kill onto Asilian, but then decides to press forward, and Sandin on high will be able to take him out. That leaves Kyoshima as the last man alive here. And you know what? I totally understand the Envy strategy at this point. They want to get back on pistols, bro. That's all they have in their minds right now. They're like, these rifles, you know, we'll give it the good old college try, but in reality, we're going to win the next round.
I like the kind of tactic, though. It's like, we want to get this over with. We're trying to finish this game for quite some time now.
After many seconds of introspection, they realized, wait a second, we win a lot of rounds with the pistols. Maybe we should do that.
Well, I mean, well, to be fair, they've been doing this for like half a year.
Very true.
And they have not yet realized that.
They have not yet realized that. Like, why do you have that AK, Soxy? Well, there we have it. 12-7 the score. SK Gaming, they managed to survive with 3, so that's a strong point for them. Means that they can drop a couple of guns and actually get full gear on those players. So we should have kits. There we go. Tensky with 1. We should have nades as well. Maybe some incendiaries here if they're feeling like they can splurge a little bit. And there you go. Asilian gets that single incendiary, whereas Envy, they go for the crossfire. They go 3 rifles, 2 Tech 9s, decent nade count. I'm like,
I think that's 2 little pistols, though.
I agree. I think they could have gone like 1 more pistol.
Yeah.
And what's this slowing down business that they're going
Oh,
on?
no. It's taking too long. If they go right now...
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, they might have heard that, though. I don't know. Nades going in, NBK, Keo getting tagged, and there we go. They don't check right. They don't look right, and this is a slaughter. Asilian with 2, doing exactly what he needs to do. And now Sandin on the site as well. He's still alive. They finally have to go back and deal with Asilian, but he is not interested. He shuts him down. A 3rd kill for him, and Free steps in and takes out Happy. Shoxy now the last man alive here for Envy, wondering what the hell happened. And it's very odd to see Shoxy in the lurk role as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I would expect Happy to be the last man
he was
alive,
well, I mean, and also he had the AK.
Yeah. You're right.
With like a, you know, another team was like, well, the AK should go in and the pistol should be lurking.
You're absolutely right, bro. But, well, I mean, pistols again for Envy. And really, like, I want to be like, well, they're on an eco round, so SK Gaming should be able to lock this down now at this point. But you can never really count Envy out, so.
Yeah, no.
And they're going to go back for some tried and true stuff here. Kiyoshima's going.
But you do see SK now getting some money on the bank, in the bank, 4 Molotovs this round.
They have the incendiaries as well, and they're going for it. Look at that. Flash in, Asilian, once again, effective. He takes out Smiths this time, so he's not just doing the damage, he's getting the kills. Takes out Shoxy as well. NBK now realizes, wait a second, we're getting shot in the back somehow. What's happening? And he's looking for an easy frag, and he might just find it.
Wait,
What? The knife round! There we go, buddy. And NBK is here to play. Takes out 2, makes him a massive amount of money. And Kiyoshima just annihilates Sandin.
I'm done.
Well then.
Hold my hand, Sumner. We're in for a ride.
You guys can't see that, but I actually gave him my hand.
Yeah, I did.
But he's got a minute. He's got 50 seconds. Like, this is a monster amount of time. And he's just going to crouch walk in. So
he did actually know they were still there, though, because obviously Asilian was the guy that pushed into the beginning, getting those 2 entry frags.
Yeah, and the bomb is there as well. So that turned into a bit more of an expensive round than SK Gaming wanted. But they are closing the distance here. 3 rounds separate them now at this point.
I mean, Envy hasn't really gotten anything done on their T side.
And now we get to see.
All
right, Kiyoshima just sets up the mid-smoke. It's a straight mid-smoke as well. Are they going to go for aggression? Look at this. They're taking the bomb out into mid. This is insane. NBK, if you die, this could be SK Gaming getting a huge advantage. But he opens it up. He actually... Again, shows no respect. There's the flash on a short. Spray from Shoxy. At least he gets that kill. It looked like for a second he wasn't going to manage it. So they maintain the man advantage now for Envy. And Smith's losing that long-range duel to Asilian is not going to help things, but it's still advantage Envy. So they have that going for him.
Oh, that was a team flash.
That was a team flash, actually. Luckily for him, he spotted the target first, right? And Happy, well, now Freeze is just like, peekaboo. 2 on 2, and the backstab coming in, but Kiyoshima might have made some noise because I think there is a man waiting for him. Yeah, Tensky, not sure what's happening. Bomb gets planted, and he gets spotted, but there's the headshot showing that the AK is just a bit stronger than the M4.
If Freeze actually would have gotten that kill, they would have gone for it. Tensky would have backed up right away, and they would have just tried to rush NBK down and defuse the bomb on time.
Yeah, wholeheartedly.
That was very close, actually.
That was a must win shot, but Shoxy also needing got that kill on short pretty quick. That's also a bit touch and go. And well, Tensky, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. Okay, that's it. He goes back for the AWP. I was wondering what is he doing around mid? Why is he putting himself at risk when he's backed off to save? But he manages to save an AWP. So actually, that's a pretty good win for him. But that's still Envy on 13 rounds now, getting within striking distance of winning this best of 3.
Yeah, but we'll see a force buy coming in from SK here. Circling around 3.6 to 3.9k. FAMAS is across the board except for Asilian with the rifle, M4, silencer, and freeze with the op.
Shoxy, double boost into mid. Happy setting that up. Once again, NBK. It's like the same thing round after round. They just keep repeating. Rinse and repeat from Envy. Barry this time will find NBK. Nice shot from Shoxy, though. Holy hell, he just took Sanded out immediately there on short. Oh, that was perfect. But then Freeze is there, doesn't get blinded by that flash, and Asilian will take out Happy as well. That's the A-side push. A bit thrown for a bit of a loop, and that leaves Envy as the last 2 players. Like, they have 2 players alive here, Smith and Kiyoshima.
Yeah, I actually really liked SK's positioning there, knowing that, okay, Envy, they like to take mid very fast. There's no point in finding it. Let's just stay on the A-bomb site. I can peek with my op from the A-bomb site and just cover it. They can't go into connector, can't really do anything, and we'll just have a 3-man stack on the A-bomb site. So it was a good call from SK.
Whoa, that didn't look like Asilian had a helmet. Is that just me?
Oh,
whatever.
He didn't have.
He didn't have it. Yeah,
no,
okay.
He bought the rifle.
And so now, well, what can Smiths really do? 40 seconds, 1v3. They're going to be able to just double up on the defense. Exactly. Barry's going to be the first point of contact, doing a little bit of damage to Smiths, but the backstab is coming in. So Tensky is the guarantee at this point. Bomb is dropped in A main, but it's not going to be necessary. Freeze. Smiths just steps a little bit too far, and Freeze finds the shot.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, the way that Envy's playing right now, yeah, they're just running around. It could potentially cost them. They're on a save once more, unless they decide to force buy with all that they have. Obviously, Kiyoshima's going to buy Deagle and armor, but he had a lot of money, so we'll see yet another pause coming in. And it's the same player. It's the same player that had problems before. Hopefully, it's not something too major. I wasn't actually sure what the problem was before, but
Shoxy inquiring, but apparently it isn't the same.
He's just restarting CS. Okay.
Oh, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. Lost.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so hopefully it doesn't take too long here, and he's going to be able to get back into the game fairly quickly.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of record for like the longest map of CS, not due to rounds.
I mean, it's so weird, right? So the first map was like the shortest.
Yeah. And then that was like 19 minutes first half or something. It was something insane where Envy just completely trounced SK.
Yeah, and then having a bit of an issue on cash. But yeah, I mean, by the looks of it right now, it's 13-10 in favor of Envy, obviously, and then them saving now. SK Gaming did win the force buy that they had with FAMAS and 1 op and 1 M4. Winning this round, considering that I don't think the enemy will actually force buy this round. It is kind of close.
It is, yeah, it is. I mean, this is much closer than Envy wanted to be. They were so like on Train, you're right to mention that because it was just one-sided, complete and utter destruction. And now on Cash, it's actually turning into a bit of a battle here.
Yeah, and if Envy keeps on doing this, like in just in rushing out mid and stuff, SK obviously have a counter for it now, where they just back up, have Freeze play with the op on the A-bomb side and just hold mid. Even though you saw Shox there, like with the great entry, the former round on Sandon.
You can't hit that every round.
Yeah, no, exactly, and you still have Freeze there holding it as well. And if they end up doing like a A round, you still have 3 guys there from SK just holding it down. So Envy just need to slow down their tempo a little bit, actually try to work their picks.
Oh, Asilian is still, we're still waiting on Asilian right now.
Well, he did join the server just now, so.
Yeah, he's back in the server, but I think we're good. Yeah, countdown has begun, so we're going to get back into this, guys. 24th round here, 13-10 the score, Envy in the lead. And we will have a full buy coming out from Asilian, a full buy, in fact, across the board for SK Gaming. Now we get to see exactly what Envy have in mind. Kiyoshima goes Tech 9 armor, Tech 9 for Smiths. All right, just pistols and a couple nades here. NBK going for the utility, managing to pick up the flash and the smoke. And it looks like a very fast B play coming through here. Tensky waiting for that pop flash. He's going to go for it, but it's too late. They're already too fast. NBK and Smiths getting those 2 kills, opening up that B site. And they've got the smoke for CT as well, so no joy here for Freeze.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's so brilliant. And they actually counter boost Kyo up in events.
Yeah. And the thing about SK's positioning there is that, so he goes down. When you know that, when you think that it might be on a save, the positioning you take on the B bomb site when you hold that aggressive, it's one flash and you're basically screwed.
because you have one guy in checker, and he's going to be locked down. He can't do anything. He might get one at most, unless you have one guy on the side just pop flashing in. But he was also very close, so he got run over. And then that's what happens. Like, you end up losing the guy that was like trying to help you out in checkers, and then the checkers guy is completely locked down on like in that small area. You end up losing two like during 2 seconds. They basically, so you give them the site, and then it's like a retake on the B bomb side, and in that situation it was 4-on-3. You always want to try and do like whenever you play like anti-eco on that site. Yeah, you can have one guy that just peeks in the beginning, but you should right away just fall back and have this one guy perhaps on site that just anti-flashes for you.
Yeah.
You actually get away on time, and then you set up the crossfire. Oh,
is this real life? I'm fascinated at this point.
But again, you know, Envy like trying to take over middle. Bad smoke by SK Game in the beginning. Barry actually got advantage of that.
Oh, and Happy actually runs out of bullets. Freeze was dead for sure. Now Shoxy holding close B halls. He's got that bomb, but he's getting flanked by 2 players. He's not even going to make it that far. Freeze lands the shot. Shoxy is gone.
And I mean, Happy can't do anything. 2 HP. In CT spawn, I have no idea how he got there, but...
Right? He goes flanked. I think he flanked through mid, basically, because he got that kill onto Barry in the end. Oh, no, never mind. What happened? He got the kill onto Tensky? Regardless, 14-10 the score, and SK Gaming pretty much going to make this 14-11. Nothing Happy can really do about it. Asilian will find the last kill. And, you know, the key, it's pistols.
Yeah, well, I mean, they do have a lot of money now. Can buy an AWP on Spitz if they want.
Pistols
if they want.
One guy's got.
Well, by the looks of it, it's going to be AKs and yeah, pistols.
There we go. Happy with the
yeah, but they only have 2 pistols.
This is the best of both worlds, though, right? They've got rifles, they got pistols. They can take on the world. Like, that's it. And
well, that's what happened last time, and I think the magic number is like 3 pistols.
You're right.
That 2 rifles.
I think you're right. Well, we'll see how things shape up. Kiyoshima's got the bomb over in mid. Shoxy taking a bit of a peek early on towards A main. There are 3, soon to be 4 players. Well, 3 players and 1-man Z for SK Gaming. So they have definitely put a lot of focus on the A site. Barry trying to get a read on what EnVy have got in store for him here. But EnVy, they haven't committed anywhere. They still have the bomb waiting in warehouse to see if anybody's going to get aggressive in mid. They're going to actually set up for an A smoke round, but this could be a total fake. With only 2 players over here, this is interesting.
Unless they actually decide to just A split it, but yeah, it does look like a fake.
Wondering, I mean, boost into mid, straight through vents. They've got 2 guys holding solid on the site right now for SK Gaming, though. Yeah, there it is. Man rotating back into CT, but this is going to be so crucial here. Yeah, Barry spots out the first man. That's only NBK, though. That's not enough information for him, but Tensky and Barry both picking up kills. Crucial frags. Smith will open up, taking out Tensky. Barry goes for the spray. Not going to get any joy here. Whoa! He comes so close to taking out Kiyoshima. And that bomb will get planted. Default, though, not ideal.
That, and you have 2 on site and 1 with like 9 HP only.
Happy,
yeah,
though.
Have Happy, yeah.
Yeah, Happy needs to go fast. Oh, wow, they're actually expecting it. Freeze expects that push. He hears them running mid maybe, but wow, that's a huge play from SK. And EnVy, they're getting denied here. They're so close. They're like the American that celebrates running across the finish line before he actually crosses, and then the Brit runs right past at the end, man. Like, it can't happen here. It's actually a Dane, though, this time, right?
I was expecting you to say something like that. You're like... But yeah, I mean... The way that this has been going, if EnVy doesn't end up winning this eco again, it's going to be 14-13. EnVy then with weapons, knowing them, they're just going to try and rush out mid once more. But yeah, they are trying the same thing again. And we will actually see now a little bit more of a defensive style coming in from SK. And you see a difference. Like Barry with 2 frags, yeah, he does end up going down. But since they're so slow and going into the site, the rotation is already there.
Whoa, and 2 push into vents as well here from SK Gaming. So if anybody was still in checkered, they would have been in for a pretty sad time. But they decided to back off here, EnVy. And if they go straight A, this is actually huge. All 4 players for SK Gaming waiting over on that B site. NBK still hanging around in vents, though, so this could be a little bit interesting for him at least. Maybe he can get a pick or something along those lines. But counter rotation coming out from SK. They reestablished the defense, and life just pretty much got impossible here for EnVy. And, well, unless you hit headshots from across the map. Tensky down to 6 HP. Kiyoshima, he's got the dig. Spots the man at back, but it's not going to happen. Sandin lands a headshot first, and that's going to leave it down to Happy here. At least he has the bomb, so he's got that going for him. But single flash, Tech 9, no Kevlar, bomb, and 35 seconds left. It's all Happy, the man against the Danes. Should we say the goal against the Danes? I don't know. There we go. I don't know. Against the Vikings?
Calling Danes Vikings?
I'm calling Danes Vikings, dude.
They're not one of us.
All right, well, let's see.
Crunch time for Envy.
Essentially,
Are
this
we
is
going to
it.
see yet another rush out mid straight off the bat? If that happens, then like it's... I just can't have to feel like it's a throw.
Oh, huge, monstrous throw. And on their T side, what they did on Train, the fact that they're losing it like this, they're giving too much respect to SK. I think that was it. It was just like Envy. They gave zero respect to SK on the first map. They had all the confidence. They'd never really stopped. They just always ran at them. And here, I think they've started to doubt themselves. It's set in. Joxy currently wondering what exactly he has to do here. Second smoke goes down on A main, so SK Gaming buying a little bit more time. They still have 4 Molotovs, though, 4 incendiaries. This is actually pretty sick for SK. Going into the last minute, 4 incendiaries, you can do a lot of damage and buy a lot of time.
But at least Envy, yeah, they are taking it slow this round. It's fine to take over middle like after, as long as you don't do it right away, because obviously that's not working for you. And you still have freeze. They are actually running the same positioning like they did the last or the past rounds, where they actually just took over mid fast, and SK just playing it very safe. 3 on A. Freeze will be peeking down mid with his op all the way back of the A bomb site. So.
Unfortunate there for NBK. He nearly had the timing, but he's going to get the headshot onto Tensky. He knows the man is second boxes as well. This is going to be big here. This could be a big opportunity for Barry, though. He catches NBK looking the wrong way, but NBK hears the steps and takes him out. Double entry frag onto the B side, all thanks to NBK, the natural-born killer, moving in, hunting down the defense. And while that leaves it in a pretty awkward situation here for SK Gaming, considering Happy is still lurking out in mid, he loses that fight versus Asilian, though, so that's not going to help things here. 3-on-4 situation now, and SK Gaming not willing to give ground. They're going to take the fight, and Sandin winning versus Smith straight up. This just got very tense. Kiyoshima to take out Asilian, though, and Kiyoshima still alive, and that opens it up for NBK to land the shot from sight and freeze 1v3 with the op. Unless he hits that flick, it's just not meant to be. Shoxy there to ruin his day. And that's going to be a 15th round and match point here for Envy.
Yeah, and again, just based off money, right? So if SK ends up winning this round, it's going to be 15-14. Envy surviving with 3 guys means that they're going to be able to buy 3 AKs next round. If they end up losing it.
Yeah, exactly. If it goes to the 30th round. Well, let's see now. Shoxy. No joy.
They are trying to go fast one more time, though. If that flash comes really fast, he might get one. Yeah.
Well, there's the shot, and Sandin manages to land it on Shoxy, so he has that going for him. And well, no, once again, Envy down a man, but Happy does manage to return, taking out Asilian, who was trying to push through that smoke again. So 3rd time's the charm this time for Envy, at least. Actually managed to shut down that aggression. And Smith's mid with the AWP will get flash. Sandin, is he going to go for that peek? Pretty hard shot to hit if Smith wants to go for it, but right now, Envy, they seem content to hold on to mid. Nades going out towards the B site, and this time it's going to come down to whether SK Gaming can actually land the shots, because the smoke goes down to block off CT. It's going to be the last man here on the B side. Tensky alone. Kiyoshima closing in, but NBK once again delivering the entry frag. Freeze, roasting alive. He's going to have to back off, down to 50 HP. Bomb gets transferred up onto the site. There's the Molotov, but oh! Freeze.
Don't help your opponent, Freeze.
Freeze buying even more time for Envy to set up. And another.
And a nade, yeah.
And that's just unfortunate. That's heartbreaking. Barry, though, does step in, but Kiyoshima returns instantly. Man advantage maintained, a 2-man advantage, and it's going to be down to Freeze. And he will get clocked in the face by Kiyoshima. 16-13, the final score here on Cash, and a 2-0 win, putting EnVyUs into the semifinals versus Cloud9 as well.
We will have the rematch from the weekend before. I forgot what tournament.
Oh, that's fantastic. What tournament was it again? Yeah, ESL, ESCA. But
yes, that's correct.
Man, that's a huge win, and yeah, you can see the clear frustration on SK Gaming's side. They know that they were within striking distance.
Yeah, I mean, they were climbing back. And, you know, that misplaced Molotov, it just prevents him to help out his teammate when they actually do try to retake the bomb site. So, and Kiyoshima celebrating.
Yeah, you can understand. I mean, that's it. They're through to the next stage of the tournament. This is a single elimination bracket as well, so there's no second chance here. You have a best of 3. You have to win or you're out. And so SK Gaming, the Danes, the up-and-coming Danish team, will face defeat once again. But, I mean, still a lot to learn from, perhaps, for them, at least as far as adjustments to be made. They still lost versus Envy, one of the best teams in the world. So when you're going...
Yeah, it's not... Okay, yeah.
You got to...
Maybe...
You're a massive underdog in this.
Yes, and maybe consider, like, looking into Train, because that was your pick.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
true.
basically got stomped.
Right, you did.
And like the main thing that I would say, even if they ever end up trying to watch this VOD, buy Molotovs when you have a very aggressive team like that to try and hold them off. Even if you buy like if you think like, oh, a smoke's gonna help. No, when you play a very aggressive team like that, a smoke's not gonna help because they're gonna run through the smoke.
Which they did every time. But we're gonna go ahead and throw it over to Sadokist on the stage now to hear what the players think about this best of 3. So take it away, Sadokist.
I might be the only one in the world. I was looking for map 3 in that one. I don't think that series lasted long enough. I think we needed to see more. We'll start with you guys. You guys almost came very close on Cash to making the comeback work. Freeze, overall, you guys fairly satisfied with the performance? Because you actually didn't think Cash was going to be that decent for you guys.
Yeah, I'm satisfied we go through the group, but I'm really disappointed about our train game. It was our pick, and we did so many mistakes, and they are so good, so they just, they kill us every time, and they just rush us. It's like we was like bots for them. I don't know.
So, in terms of the performance though, overall in the series, again, Cash was close. Do you think there was a break in momentum? I mean, obviously the series lasted forever. It was frustrating. How did you guys deal with it? Do you think the pauses may have given you momentum back? It's hard to say at that point. Like, both teams must have suffered from that. There's no way that was an advantage to either team.
No, I didn't care really. It's happened before. It's gonna happen again. It's the game.
And happy from you guys. You guys now move forward in the tournament with a 2-0 victory here. You get some time to reset before the semis that you are now in tomorrow. How did you guys feel about the series? Because again, you almost lost on Cash at the end there. It was struggled to close it out in a few rounds.
Yeah, it was a strange game, like a lot of pauses and stuff. So, but it definitely gave us troubles closing the game. And as always, yeah, we managed to win a couple of rounds, grinding T rounds, and just won the game.
And how did you guys deal with the pauses? Because I know I saw you guys outside taking some time off. It's stuffy in here, so outside getting some fresh air is obviously nice, but how did you guys actually come back to make that all work out?
Yeah, it was really hard, to be honest, because it was like really separate pauses and a lot of pauses. So we tried to go eat, but we had no time, so we just went out and take some fresh air because it's really hot in there. And yeah, just wait.
Anything you guys have to look forward to tomorrow to tweak or prepare? Are you guys just going to keep rolling with it, stay confident as a team?
What?
Just for tomorrow, are you guys feeling good? Anything needs to change? Get some more rest tonight? Everything feeling good for the tournament? Like, in terms of maps, everything feels comfortable?
Yeah, as always, we will try. It's step by step. Just play the opponent and try to play our game and just play the best you can be.
All right. Well, I think we've guys kept you guys enough. So we will take a break on the stream. We'll come back with the NIP flip side game. They're in the building. They're warming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be
across all of Europe, you know. There you go. They don't need to express themselves with words. An axe to the face is all they need. But Happy again leading the charge with that Tech 9. Sandin will be able to come through and actually stop Happy cold. It's a 3-on-3 situation, but the bomb should be able to get planted now for Envy. So at least it's going to be a different situation from the last round. Envy can now get that bomb down and back off, make SK come to them. SK occupying the back line, managing to drop NBK fairly low there, Sandin. But now they get to slow down the pace here. Envy bomb is going to be ticking, and all the pressure's on SK. They only have a single kit, and that's on Sandin. So it's going to be very difficult for SK. If he dies in an awkward spot, they need to make sure they kind of shepherd him towards that site.
It's all about timing.
Yeah.
Boom. Joxy, NBK, and now Barry. 1v2. Has to get back there to pick up the kit, but he's not going to make it in time. Shoxy's going to take his face off first, and that's going to be a third round on the board now for Envy. SK Gaming just cannot keep up. Luckily for them, they won that round earlier, so it puts them in a bit of an awkward spot. Do they go for the force buy here, or do they just kind of go for
Well, yeah. The thing about SK here is that they can't keep on just winning this one round at a time, because at the end of the day, it's going to favor Envy. And you see Envy, actually, I'm quite surprised. Envy is playing so far the first 5 rounds so fast. They've been out of there for like before even the 20-second mark. Again, rushing out, yeah.
Wow, and Smith and Kiyoshima just opening up strong. They knew, it seems like Envy had a bit of a read on the economic situation for SK because, again, they show no respect. They go charging out. They know they're against pistols, and Kiyoshima's going to be able to make sure that nothing really happens there. 4 kills for him in the round. Getting a bit of the stats padding going, you know.
Yeah, the first round of the game where they actually win a consecutive round.
There we are, you're right. And that's going to put SK Gaming up into a buy situation now. They go for the force buy. I don't know. I almost kind of wish that SK could have held another round back. Get an op for freeze if you want it. Get full nades, get kits, get everything you need. Because right now it's just an awkward situation for them. They're so low on nades. If you can get shots like that, if you can trade up, that's not too bad. NBK taking out Asilian, and NBK getting a double kill, not taking a single point of damage. And as I say that, he's going to take out Sand, and he nearly gets the quad as well, nearly taking out Tensky. But now the information is going to be there for his teammates. And, well, Tensky's not long for this world. Barry now moving through connector is going to get shot in the side of the face by Happy. And that's going to open things up now for Envy.
Yeah, and the NBK just keeping up the trend that he had yesterday with just going ham, really. Playing extremely well, getting, like, I mean, 3 entries, and he keeps on doing that. He's had 9 frags already, 7 rounds in, and he's doing a lot of work. So we do see yet again for SK coming in with the save, as he said, and 1 smoke on Tensky, but that's about it. And yet again, Envy just playing it very, very fast, going to just end up rushing down inner.
Yeah, and again, they just get the read. Although we do have a very quick push coming in here from Barry. He's right behind him.
Oh,
and he
no!
What? Barry, for shame.
Shame on you, Barry.
Stomping through as well. NBK, of course, he's going to hear that. Well, that's awkward. And so Barry's going to be a little frustrated with the turn of events there. NBK, I mean, this is going to be another... No, Sandin stops it from being a perfect round. So well done on him. He's actually going to get 1 kill. Could get a second one as well, and he will actually take out Happy. So good success, and he gets an AK as well. Happy was just like, here, allow me to donate this to you. You're having a bit of a tough time here, SK. You know, let's go ahead and give you a helping hand.
Yeah, and I mean, Envy here, they should not let him save here. He's so far ahead, though. But you do have one guy coming in from the inner bomb side as well, so he will be getting sandwiched here.
Yeah, he's in like the
So
one place. The one
bit of miscommunication, even from Envy's point, where everyone just ended up buying, and the head was like, okay, MVK, you buy needs.
We literally restarted this round for Tensky, pretty much, because like everybody else is Kevlar. So we got 9 Kevlar. So everybody just itching for a fight right now. And Envy, they're going to go for the good old Glock train, it looks like, towards that B site. Barry holding close. And support as well from Freeze, who's holding in connector. But he spotted out 2 players. That should be enough information. Not sure if he spotted the bomb. That's why we don't see the instant rotation coming out over on the A site. But this is going to be very quick play here from Envy indeed. They're already just cannoning out onto that bomb site. They should be able to get the bomb plant here, no problem at all. And they are pushing in to take the fight close. Overwhelming Barry. That's NBK taking point. And Happy already waiting in Pop Dog, looking to pick off a rotator. He's going to slow things down. Shoxy will take out Freeze. Asilian and Tensky coming back into it, though. And now Keo up close. Could get a free shot here on the Tensky. He will be able to take that fight and win it. Brings it back to a 2-on-2 and some 1.6 movement stat. Like, just going off the ladders. What is this?
Yeah, and yeah, it's not that much you can do here, actually. The kid is down somewhere else.
I mean,
as long as Q doesn't peek anymore.
Do they realize he has a kid? Not going to matter in the end. I mean, not like, or do they realize he doesn't have a kit, rather, is what I was trying to say there. Because then you can just kind of let him sit on that bomb all day long. You're like,
Yeah, and like for SK Gaming there, you saw there, he actually did get the initial pick inside, falling back, which was very smart. But he didn't land the shots, which is when like Envy just to get advantage of that, just pushing him really. So, but yeah, the Glock train inside is dangerous. Like you really need to play very passive and just hope for the retake with the long distance with the P.
That's it. It's like you set up and you let them push, and then you just pick them off as they try and get aggressive. Hindsight 2020, all that jazz. Or at least, you know, SK, when they watch the demo, they're going to realize what happened. Barry going for Morph's guy.
Yeah, this is so like it's so typical Envy with the point where it's like, yeah, they end up losing the anti-eco, just rebuying the pistols and just winning it again.
But now, well, let's see here how things are going to go. I'll do that. That should be a little bit better. The one issue is that there's the, you know, I just feel like the shush and the...
Oh, yeah, I don't like that. We should move back.
Well, they just asked us to put it closer, right?
I think that sounds a lot better. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sorry, we just fixed the microphones a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, it's so typical. Like, if I was Envy, I would just buy pistols every single round.
Yeah, serious. Right?
Their percentage that they win when they buy a pistol, obviously this is like a constant talk about Envy, but it's like they always win pistol rounds.
Oh, you just got the Tech 9. And now, maybe there was like a moment's hesitation from them, but like the fear is gone. They just go running onto that site again. All out aggression, no respect from Envy. They had rifles this time and a bit of a mix with the MP7s. Free's going to jump up, might catch Shoxy, and he does, and that's the bomb down. So actually, this is pretty catastrophic here for Envy now that it's just going to be Happy alone. He's low on HP, and Barry's able to pick him off at range. And from across the hall, I can hear SK making some noise right now, so they're definitely trying to get pumped up.
I always I don't know. Like the screaming that people do is like always so weird, right? Like you have some screams like, yeah, come on guys, like for Renegades for example, that's what they do, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on guys, come on lads. And then you have the people that just screams. Like they don't even say anything. It's just like a barbaric scream.
Hey, man, these guys are Danish.
True.
Come on.
And we know how Anders is.
Point
so
right
then
there. See, why do you think they just went on to like rape and pillage? The same actually, and he's using a smoke to hide himself up close to lower. NBK kind of zeroing in on this. He's going to be setting up for the connector smoke. It looks like going to get that down that alley. And Shoxy, what is this? There we go. Pop flash out, misses it though, and that's not good. 57 HP left to him. Hits that headshot instantly on Freeze though, so that's going to drop Freeze fairly low. And Shoxy catches out Barry on the edge of that smoke. Freeze still on upper, however, and Asilian now comes into play with the scout. Freeze doing good work, taking out NBK. Just like that, Envy are getting picked apart at this point. SK Gaming there, it's actually looking really good for them. Happy, however, will be able to get that flank going, but he's instantly nailed by Freeze, and Tensky moves in, gets the final headshot. Kiyoshima the last to fall, and more than enough time for the defuse here. SK Gaming coming through with a big second round win.
Yeah, and enemy not using it. I don't even think that it had that many smokes. They only used like one. Trying to do the same thing that they did on the piss round, which was pushing. And I don't necessarily agree with that by the time when you have a force buy like that, knowing that they have 2 scouts and the C-sets, if you want to try and push, one hit on the scout, and then you have the C-sets just to finish you off. Get the bomb down, fall back, play the bomb, knowing that they will, chances are, whenever you force buy, you never have a kit.
That's the issue right there. But turning it around, at least it's a big turn. It's a big shift here for SK. At least now they've got something going for them. Around early on, they're going to slow things down. They're going to force Envy to go for their characteristic force buy here. NBK will be able to start things off. Double entry coming out of Alley. And now Tensky alone on the bomb train. They know where he is as well. They're going to be able to just start putting some damage in there. Rotation comes out. Backstab is not successful for Happy. NBK will find his 3rd kill, and he could even find a 4th as well. Man holding close in the connector here. I believe that's Barry. And yeah, Barry just waiting on the edge of that smoke, going for a wall bang through. Interesting play. Kiyoshima will find him. Basically gives away his position, and now Freeze in the back line looking for a shot with the scout, but nobody needs to be peeking here on NB's side. They don't need to show anything to this.